You're kicking him around. Find your mommy. Find your mommy. Oh, there he is. No. We are going to get working on the garden. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, why are you starting a new build when you're not done the house? And why are you doing this instead of that? And there are just so many moving parts when you have a project like this. We need to get our garden going so that the food can grow. And that kind of takes priority. We need to get the barn built because we have meat chickens coming. We need to get the goats into the barn so that the meat chickens can go into the goat pen. And that's going to be happening in June. So we still have a little bit of time for that. But yeah, there's just so many things. We have to order our siding, but we need to decide on a color before we can do that. Then there's going to be a lead time on that order, and then we can start installing it. It's only the beginning of May, so you know, siding only has to be done before winter. I mean, ideally as soon as possible, because we do want to have protection from wildfire if there's ever a risk for that. But we bought potatoes yesterday and we need to get them in the ground. So we're gonna go and whip up a potato bed for that today. And I'll show you where that's gonna be. We have our garden. So just outside of our main garden, we have this little sort of bench. So we're just gonna get all of these bushes trimmed down. We've got cardboard that I had left over in the garden from in the spring and the fall. So we're gonna use that to line the bottom, and then we're gonna just build up some walls around the garden bed and start moving some soil. As always, you think, oh, we'll just throw up some garden boxes and be done. It'll be an easy project. It always turns into something so much more. So we are now going to be making a track to get the tractor around here so that we can get soil in the garden boxes, because we have quite a few potatoes and we want to use all of them. And this area, when we were putting the road down to our lower property, our neighbor did kind of come through here with a bulldozer, but he stopped at one point because there was a tree root and he didn't want to disturb the tree. And I don't actually remember the path that he used to get up here. Like, you can see most of the trail here, but I don't remember how he got up to this part. So yeah, we're gonna have to probably dig out the track with the backhoe as we go so that it's not too steep, because there is kind of a drop down where the ground has settled. And yeah, So here we go with another big project. All right, change of plans. I think what we're gonna do, because it's such a small section around the chicken run where we could, with a little bit of a little bit of hard work, we'll be able to widen the road enough for the quad. We've got the trailer, so we can transport dirt in the trailer, and it'll just be much easier than trying to get the tractor here. A lot less kind of like damage to the area, and yeah, it'll be much easier to get the quad over there, so we're gonna do that. This is where all of the rock that is on our property is, in this section right here. It's so rocky, but we're getting close. That is where we need to be. That is where we are. It's coming along.
Onto it, it's pretty steep.
Is it okay?
Yeah. Hold on. Watch your side. You're good. Nope. Yep. It's just about to come down it. Turn this way a pinch. Yeah. Katie, stand up on the quad. There you go, yeah. Yeah, come on. Keep this way, yeah. There you go. Now, straighten out. There you go. What do you think? Cut it
How are
off?
we gonna get it out of here?
I guess I gotta go backwards, don't I?
We should make a loop so we can go up in there.
That's what I was thinking.
day.
Gotta fly just over it. We're gonna, you know, be better. Just take this tree down, build a road through here with the tractor.
All right, we've got our little pathway made to where the garden is going to be, the potato garden beds. We've got to pull some of these offcuts out of this pile and get them cut to some straight lines,
Usable sizes.
usable sizes, so that we can build the garden beds out of that. So yeah, we're just pulling them out of the pile. Do you want the quad? Do you want to just winch them out?
No. There's a bunch in here that we need. Just hold that right there. Grab this one. Actually, you go to the side, hold it at the end. Whichever end you choose. Yeah, there you go.
All right, it's been a few days since we worked on the barn. It's been pretty rainy and terrible here. We're just getting over a cold. So it's been an interesting time for the past few days. We've been definitely battling some burnout. And I feel like what seemed like a simple project ended up being way more work than we thought it would. And we put all this energy into something and it didn't really work out in the end. And we kind of just stopped filming. So I'll show you what we did. We got the potato bed finished.
Need water?
Something was in here. Something was in here. So we got the potato garden bed finished. We ended up bringing dirt through with a tractor and filling up buckets and just bringing it back and forth from there. Because our quad road needs a lot more work to be able to bring a quad over here. So all that for nothing. But we actually realized we went for a hike and we came back along our lower road and came up it when we were coming home from our walk, and we saw feathers from our guinea all over the place. And we were a little upset because we thought that something had got the bird. I had let them out to free range during the day, so they didn't have the protection of the trees in their chicken run, and I figured something had just came, like an aerial predator had come and got it. And this morning I was actually quite surprised because I had let Juniper out, and then I could hear her chasing, or I could hear one of the guineas freaking out. So I came and I could see that there was a guinea inside the chicken run and a guinea on the outside. So this one, something happened to this one and it spent the night in a tree somewhere, I guess, and thankfully came home to us the next day. We didn't actually lose it. So I'm not sure how good it is. It's been hiding out all day and it looks like it's got a wing really low. Hi, sweetheart. You okay? You doing okay, little guinea? She's got a wing pretty low, so once it's dark and we can get her, I think Greg and I are gonna have to give her a check over and see if she's injured anywhere. Maybe keep her on lockdown for a little while, but she's been very quiet today, so I think it was traumatizing whatever happened. All right, so yeah, we did a lot of work for nothing. We're already exhausted and we did a lot of physical work, but Greg has milled up some boards, so we're gonna go and process those. It's supposed to be raining. We just had thunder and lightning. So we're gonna process these boards, and then if it's still nice and he is up for getting them up on the roof deck, we can start doing that. But gotta get them ready first. Okay, change of plans. We did 4 boards at the same size as we were doing on the first part of the roof. So we can try and finish this side off, and then we'll saw the rest of the boards down to whatever we can. Starting the new roof deck, we don't need to match what's on the first one. So whatever number uses the most amount of wood.
Utilization.
Right? Yeah, so we're not wasting anything.
As much as possible.
before we can continue on with the roof deck, we need to actually frame the overhang for this lower section of roof. So Greg's gonna get going on that right now.
Please be the right measurements. Oh, yeah. So I call them.
Oh,
Get out of here, Nebby.
just bouncing at 50 pounds. There you go.
Trying to get rain. Yeah. He's watching you. Watch your legs.
I did a hard one.
You feel like you have to get it when the camera's on you?
Yeah, I do.
It always messes me up when I'm dropping wood.
Can't get it wrong.
That's right.
That's...
That is tough wood.
Oh yeah, that one.
Dissecting the grain too, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Look for the heart crack.
You
to
may.
start.
My breath may be activated. It doesn't mean I'm tired.
That's the heavy one that Dad can carry.
You gonna try it out, Max?
No.
Where's the steel from?
Oh.
It's a piston rod, hardened piston rod from the mill.
Uh-huh.
Or have
Definitely not.
Dad, you keep the goats away from me.
There's no way I could swing that.
What? You had it over your head. All you got to do is point it
But I
towards.
won't be able to control it once it starts flying.
Let's see one hit on the stump.
Yeah, try not to get the goat.
Okay.
Getting it, Katie.
No.
Stars. That is a flared stump.
50-pound Maul's pouncing, hey? It's the best.
Greg.
Yeah, that's ready to split.
There's goats in there.
Cut him.
No. I don't want to get
Come on.
eat up. I don't want to get eat up.
Yeah.
I don't want to get eat up, Dad.
Just split him, Max. You know the bugs aren't gonna get you.
Yes, they are. They're getting me right now.
That's enough of that.
Up, I'll knock him down, Greg. Get over. The story of my 50-pound Brutus Maul is that it was built from a welder out of a local mill out of hardened steel from the center of a piston shaft. So it's actually a piston rod that was brought up to whatever temperature was needed to be able to torch cut it into its specific shape. And it was designed just to give me a rough cut that I was going to fine tune the shape and the weight of to be exactly what I wanted, because I had lost my favorite 25-pound splitting maul, which is capped in steel, filled with lead, and then capped on the top because I kept knocking the lead out of it. The friction of going through the wood and the constant blows would spill the lead out, so it had to get capped, sorry. So the Brutus Maul was built to replace this one. Identical size length handles, a little bit over what the average handle would be.
Mm-hmm.
And then after I found my original Maul again, I decided just to have a little spike taken off of this thing, because every time you put it down, it used to fall over, and it's super annoying to pick up all the time. So I had it flattened on the bottom, rebuilt, and now I use it for anything that's super tough.
Yeah.
So anything that a 25-pounder bounces off of, which your average Maul is 8 pounds, and a lot of people only use a 6-pound, and you're very rare to find a store-bought 12-pound. So here is my 25-pounder, custom made, and then my 50-pounder.
You better hold that up so we can get a close-up on that bad thing.
Yeah.
A bad boy.
It's like swinging an anvil.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
And now half of our wood pellets chopped.
Right.